Alright, we're here. The matchup of the century. This has been one of the biggest rivalries in the NHL, playoffs-wise. Since this GM mode started, pretty much. Year 3, I believe, was the first time we faced them. And 3 of the last 4 years, we faced them in the Western Conference Finals. So, it's been a pretty dominant year on our end. I believe, I can check. I don't remember who made it out of the Western Conference last year when we lost in the first round. But that's regular season, sorry. We're going to look at player stats in the playoffs so far. I also want to check up on our AHL team. It doesn't look like they have games anymore, but they were really good during the regular season, and I forgot to check their stats. So there's that to look at as well. So Tyler Johnson 9 points in 9 games. Matt Duchene 9 points. Yossi 8. Craig Smith with 7. Wilson with 7. Nold with 6. Jones with 6. Palmville with 6. Konechny with 5. 4 of them are goals. 4 for Forsberg. 4 for Kucherov. All goals as well. Devontae Smith-Pelly has 3. Tom Wilson with 3. Shea Weber with 3. That's a little slow for him. That's good. And everyone should be a plus. Oh, not by much even. Wilson, Forsberg, Sakic are all minuses. Okay. So, I also want to look at my player stats in the AHL. Just gonna use this generally because this episode's probably gonna be pretty short. I don't know if we're even gonna be able to win this playoff series, to be completely fair. So I'm not really confident in our ability. So Chaddock had 67 points. Kurtals with 59. He's 4 stars, but he's maxed out. Spiller with 49. Not a lot of goals though. Colella did pretty good. I believe he's 4 stars. Yeah, 4 red stars. Gia Payne with 42 points in 52 games. Lemieux only had that. Sean Day should be NHL ready next year. We're gonna bank on him being NHL ready even. But yeah. Good wrap up right there. Alright, so last thing we have to do is look at the San Jose Sharks lines and what makes them so good. I know it's goaltending, but still. So they have Joe Pavelski on the wing, Logan Couture and Jacob Voracek on the top line. Great top line in terms of goal scoring. Ryan Spooner, Thomas Hertl, Matt Nieto. Pretty good second line as well. Kind of weak with Nieto there, but they have Spooner and Hertl. I'd have Spooner playing center and Hertl on the wing, but that's just me. Gagliardi, Wingles, Stewart, Dorsett, Zach Smith, Moultrie. So they're pretty good offensively. Defensively was where they take the cake. They are better than us defensive core-wise. They have Oscar Kylington and Rico Mueller, both 89s. Vlasic and Burns, who could themselves be a top 2 pairing, and Gunnarsson and Braun. So they have a better defensive core than we do. Not by a whole lot, but still. And then they got Andrew Stalock, who's played like one of the best goalies in the NHL last few years. I'm not very confident in our chances to win this, but I'd like to at least take them to 6 or 7 games. So we'll see how it goes. If we win, that'll be awesome, but I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it. So yeah, 3-0 in the first. There's no point in this game. We lost 7-4. Okay. So we brought it all the way back to 5-4, but then the last period really screwed us over. So awful game for Varlamov. Gave up 6 goals on 30 shots. So that's like not even a save every 5. Every 5 shots he gave up a goal. So we'll move on to game 2. That was a dud of a first game, and now Nold is injured. So we'll replace player on lines and just put Bartley in there. Not a whole lot of point. He's only out. And he's going to miss a good bit of time, but he's not playing a top 2 pairing. So, not really a whole lot we can do about that. So we're up 2-1 after first period. Joakim Anderson actually scored a goal, and Matt Duchene and Moultrie. And they get 3 in that period. It's still a close game, so it'll still slow sim until about the 10-minute mark. Yep. Lost 4-2. And Varlamov, yet another awful performance. If he loses game 3, I'm probably going to call up Nedved. I didn't check how the AHL team actually did in the playoffs. I know they made it into the playoffs because they were one of the best teams, but not good. Not good so far to start out this series. They lost in the first round. Awesome. Glad to know you won more games than our NHL team just to do that. Okay, so Varlamov's been playing like shit. I think I'm gonna put Ramo in, at least for this game. You know, he is. I don't think he's played a playoff game for us yet, but we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here. Because I'm not happy with those last two games from Varlamov. And if those were real games that he put up in the regular season, he'd be getting benched. So, alright, 1-1 after the first, 2-2 after the second. So this is a close game. Very close game. We have a good opportunity to win. Alright, they scored 3-2 right there. Okay, we came right back. Colin Wilson got one on Andrew Stalock. Alright, we got another one. Seth Jones got one on Andrew Stalock. Alright, so we've been playing a really good game at home. Maybe that was all we needed. Alright, 5. Another Seth Jones goal. So he scored 2 goals in this game. And we come out on top. And I'm going to give Ramo the next game as well. So, Ramo played really well for us right there. But if he has a bad performance in the next game, I'm going to bench him, though. And put Varlamov back in. But you can't, if you win a playoff game, you know, you're not just going to put your... You're not just going to bench someone after they won a playoff game for you. You know, that's not how it works. That happened... Oh, Noel's back, sweet. That happened 2 years ago with the Pittsburgh Penguins. With Thomas Vokoun and Marc-Andre Fleury, where they took out Fleury and put in Vokoun. And they started winning games in the playoffs, so they kept Vokoun in all the way up to the Eastern Conference Finals when Vokoun started playing kind of bad. And then they put Fleury back in. So, close defensive game so far. Oh, Brent Burns finally got the scoring open. Come on. Come on, score a goal. No. 1-0 loss. Damn. Alright, we're on the brink of elimination. Interesting. I kind of want to bring up Nedved to play this last playoff game for us, but you know, we still have an opportunity to win. We're only down 3-1. It's not anything that we haven't done before or hasn't been done before. So I think that we should leave Ramo in there. We're gonna go back to the dub again, I think. Oh, now they're down to first, second rounders. Alright, let's go to somewhere else. With a good bit of first round picks. Doesn't look like there's a lot of them. Alright, the SHL. For 6 weeks. Fuck it, we'll bring him up. I don't see us winning this next game. So, like, might as well give him a shot in the playoff. Get some playoff experience. Right here. Call him up. And we will play him in instead of Varlamov. Scratch Varlamov. Because Ramo's been playing nice for us. We'll put him up in the starter position. Alright. Might as well. This is just a throwaway game anyway. We're down 3-1. If we win, that's nice. If not, I'm not 100% concerned. Alright, so we're up 2-0. David Backes with 2 goals. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but we won. And Nedved still has not allowed a single goal in his NHL career. He had a shutout in his one regular season game, and that was a 29-save playoff performance right there. So, a nice road win right there. The next game's at home. So, anything can happen, really. Really, anything can happen, you know. And, I'd like to see what's happening. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. So Devontae Smith-Pelly and David Backes both had 2 points that game. A couple fourth-line goals. And Nolan Weber picked up the primary assists. So, home game right here, game 6. We've taken it to 6, which is all I wanted out of the series. We're up 2-1, and there goes Nedved's first goal. 3-1 after the second period, so maybe playing Nedved was the spark that this team needed. And then we get a shorthanded goal there on a double minor or major. Power play, no. And Stalock's starting to show. Oh, 5 now. 5-1. We can send the rest of this. So maybe calling up our goaltender, our second overall pick from a couple years ago, was the key ingredient, because we've only given up 2 goals one goal in the last 2 games, and we've won both games. So I don't know. Maybe he was the player that our team needed to get behind. When we called him up, he's been doing good since then. We won 5-1, 3-0, and now we have an opportunity to go back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Matt Duchene has 15 points. Good playoff performance for him. So let's go. Nothing. We played a lot of close game 7s here. 10 minutes left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They got a power play. Alright, we killed it. And we're going into overtime. It's a close game right here. We're on the power play, can't capitalize. 10 minutes left in overtime. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going into the second overtime. It's going to end here really quick. And it's the San Jose Sharks. So Nedved had 4.5 period, not even a half, 4 periods of shutout hockey, and we just could not score a goal. And Stalock bounces back from a couple bad performances to take his team to the Stanley Cup Finals. Still a great year. I didn't expect to win the Western Conference Finals. To push it as far as we did was still a miracle. And is there a goaltending controversy in Nashville? No, because we already knew it was going to happen eventually. We already knew it was going to happen anyway. So I'm going to come back in the off season. I'm not going to do anything really crazy this year in the playoff or in the off season, so don't expect anything. If something crazy comes along, I mean, I'm not going to pass it up. But we just need to really get a lot of depth players and equip ourselves for another run at the Stanley Cup, because clearly having the exact same team as the year before did not get us very far either of the last 2 years. I think we had the exact same team both the last 2 years, yeah. So definitely need to shake things up. It's time for some of our veterans to go. Some of the younger guys need to come in. So I will see you guys at the NHL draft.